Welcome back. In this session we're going to talk about solving the future value of a sum. And we have a little problem here. It says you saved $1,000 for college. You put it in your savings account earning 4% interest, compounded quarterly. 12 months later you decide to go on a trip instead. How much does the bank owe you? Okay, so let's open a function box and we're going to solve for what the bank owes you after the 12 months. And if you hear some snoring in the background, that's the dog at my feet. So I apologize for that, but I gotta have a little company here. Okay, so what's our rate? Our rate is 4%. And I just want to make sure I got this on the screen so you can see it. 0.04. And we're going to pay it quarterly, so there's 4 quarters, so we're going to divide that by 4. Oh, there goes the snoring again. And then 12 months is when you make the decision that you need your money and you want to pull it out. So we're going to divide 12 months by 3 because there's 3 months in each quarter. Okay, we don't have any payments, but we did make a deposit, so that came out of our pocket, so we have $1,000. Okay, so we solved and we came up with $1,040.60, and that makes sense because we had to earn some interest in that 12 months, and we earned $40.60 on our $1,000. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to line this lay this out on a timeline so you can see what we just did in the Excel function. Okay, we had let's see, we had 4 quarters, so if we draw a line, how come this pen is not writing? Okay, now it is all of a sudden, but not the way I want it, so let's try it again. We're going to draw a line. Yeah, it'll look something like this with 4 quarters. Okay, and we're right here where today is 0. This is the end of the first quarter. This is the end of the second quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. And if we extend this out, we have our 4 quarters. Okay, so initially we deposited $1,000, and we want to know what this $1,000 is going to be worth over here. Okay, so each quarter, and let me open up the box again on our function so you can see it. Each quarter we had 1% interest because we had 4% annually, and we divide that by 4 quarters, so it's 1%. Okay, so our interest rate, if we put that on our timeline, okay, I gotta find where it goes. Okay, our interest rate is 1%. Okay, so we're going to earn 1% compounded quarterly. So what we are calculating is what is the interest here, 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 and here, plus this $1,000 that we're going to get back. So we do that by taking $1,000 times our future value interest factor. So if we want to put this in a formula, we can do it like this. We can say that's our future value is equal to $1,000 times our future value interest factor at 1% for 4 periods. Okay, and that's what we did. That's what we did in the function box. So if we enter that in our function box, we found our future value, which is equal to 1,040 and 60 cents. Okay, so that's how we find the future value of a sum, and we'll see you in the next slide.